Thank you, Director of Ceremonies. I am honored to introduce our chief guest. AP Singh of Kolkata, India, was elected to serve as International President of Lions Clubs International at the association's 107th International Convention held in Orlando, Florida, from July 13th through July 17th, 2025. International President Singh is a practicing chartered accountant and has family business interests in automobile dealerships. A Lion since 1984 and a member of the Calcutta Vikas Lions Club, International President Singh has held many positions within the association, including district governor and council chairperson. He has served as GMT International Coordinator for 4 years and a member on a number of ad hoc board committees. He was chairperson for the 2017 DGE seminar in Chicago, USA, and has served as faculty at more than 50 all Advanced Lions Institutes, Regional Lions Institutes, Faculty Development Institutes, and Lions Certified Institute Program certification. He has also served as multinational coordinator for campaign Site First 2, constitutional area leader for campaign 100, and member of the LCIF steering committee and a chairperson of the National Site First Committee of India. International President Singh has participated and presented seminars at area forums in all constitutional areas. He was the co-chairperson of the organizing committee for the ISAME Forum in Kolkata, India. In recognition of his service to the association, International President Singh has received numerous awards, including multiple International President's Awards, as well as the Ambassador of Goodwill Award, which is the highest honor the association grants its members. He is a major gift donor for Campaign Site First 2 and Campaign 100, and a Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. In addition to his Lions activities, International President Singh is accredited with the initiation of various service programs in collaboration with other trusts, foundations, and corporate houses. He has worked on establishing a web-based Lions leadership development platform, a microfinance program, and has organized multiple large-scale online events to keep Lions engaged. Fellow Lions, International President Singh has only 3 children. Fellow Lions, Leos, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to introduce our international president and to give us a word.
Thank you for those kind and generous words. Friends, this is what happens when the international office sends a note on the resume of an international president and it's read out in full. That's the amount of time it takes. My apologies. Most Honorable District Governor Tush, the leadership from this great district 411B, seated here on the dais and in front of me, PID Sangeeta Jatia, accompanying and a partner in service as we follow this journey, very respectable Upendraji, who is the ambassador of my country in Uganda, and very importantly, most importantly, the lions of Uganda, the Leos of Uganda. It's indeed a matter of pride and pleasure for me to be able to walk alongside with the lions of the world. Getting into a position in an organization like ours does not mean that an individual rises above the others. We have believed in the principles of servant leadership, which basically enunciates that the individual actually descends to the bottom of the pyramid to merge with the lions, to understand what the lions are saying, to be able to answer the expectations of the lions and lions clubs around the world. And that's what this organization is all about. We come from different parts of the world, we speak different languages. It's rather much easier for all of us that you understand English and I speak English. But we often visit countries where the language that we speak may not be understood by the lion sitting across. We use translators, that's fine. But there is one language which the lions understand irrespective, or rather defying the language barrier, and that is the language of the heart. We are individuals who basically understand that language. When we go out to serve, it's the call of the inner conscience that drives us to move forward. When we see a child who's crying and the tear dropping down the cheek of a child, and the child may be in Uganda, the child may be in Somalia, the child may be in India, the child could be in North America or in Latin America, the fact is that the chemistry of the child's tear is the same. The child's tear sends out the same message of pain, agony, and anguish. And individuals like you, like lions around the world, work to convert those tears into smiles. Neither tears nor smiles require any language. They are understood by the language of the heart. And the individuals who convert these tears into smile are those great individuals who look beyond their biological families to work with such people in the world who may need their help and support. And such individuals are lions like you. Lions perform these miracles on a daily basis. Just try to think of it. Just when the master of ceremony and my other friends were narrating the service programs and the service projects in the country of Uganda, and just the country of Uganda alone. And remember that lions exist, lions clubs are there in close to 200 countries of the world, And he was narrating only about the projects in Uganda. If one would have totaled the amount in US dollars alone, that would be quite a few $1 million. And those $1 million really do not include the amounts invested by each one of you through your clubs in the innumerable service projects almost on a daily basis. So just try and imagine the total volume of service which the Lions have been performing for over 107 years. And that is what establishes the legacy of Lions Clubs International. You and I, we wear this Lions lapel pin and we wear it with pride. But that pride comes from the fact that so many Lions before you and me in the yesteryears have come and have served their communities selflessly. It is because of their great work that Lions clubs today are recognized by the governments, by the civic authorities. Here today, it is a matter of great honor and pride for me that as we visit Uganda, our honorable ambassador is here with us. But this recognition comes because of the hard work of those Lions in the yesteryears through their service programs and projects. It is accordingly our duty. That is the payback. That's the minimum that we can do for those Lions who have come before us to be able to continue that legacy, to build on that legacy, to answer the needs of the communities because the needs are growing and the expectations are growing. The kind of expectations and the quantum of expectations from Lions clubs today are much more than what they were maybe 25 or 30 years ago. And the reason for that is Lions have successfully met the needs each time a need has been found in different parts of the world. And what keeps us united is the fact that we pay the greatest respect to all countries of the world. We are proud of the cultures of our own countries. You are proud of the culture, the heritage of Uganda. I am proud of the culture and the heritage of India. But we go on a different pathway as well when we say that we work for humanity, where we do not see differences based on nationalities only. We do not see differences based on color or creed or sex or gender or any kind of difference does not affect us at all. The only thing that affects us is if any one of the human race requires a help or support, and if the other lion can offer that help or support, then that lion should do it. That is the spirit of lionism, the spirit of international brotherhood, the spirit of belonging to an organization which is global in its approach, the spirit of being part of an organization where we wish and we desire and stay committed to leaving this world better than what we have inherited through the work of our own Lions clubs. So, my dear friends, even if you come from a Lions club which may have 20 or 25 or 30 members, never consider yourself to be just a small Lions club. That is a good Lions club. That is a good Lions club. And never underestimate your own power, that we do only this much. You do that much. You do at least that much, and you can do much more. If people around the world, people like us, people thought like us, around the entire world, the world would have been very different. The world is generally not having so many individuals like the Lions who think beyond their biological families. You, me, Lions around the world are not constrained in their vision or in their care for their biological families only. We go beyond, we think beyond, and that is what makes Lions stand tall in the Committee of Nations among the people of the world. That is the beauty of this great organization. We when we work around the entire world, if we ever try to put that, if we ever make a listing of what the lions have done around the world, we can always be proud of it. And you are aware of the fact how small little acts of care and compassion by lions in 50,000 clubs around the world are making such a great difference. That's why we request you to invite more members like you to your clubs or to any club in Uganda. That's why we request you to start new clubs, to charter new clubs, or to work towards reactivation of some clubs that may have been closed down. That's why we request you to work with those clubs, support those clubs that may be losing some of its vitality and strength. Because if we work with them, we support them, we encourage them, we inspire them, we motivate them, they will get back the energy. And once they get back the energy, they will be functioning much better than what they are doing today. That's what has kept the fire of Lionism burning, the torch of Lionism burning across the entire world. And that's what brings pride to us. In this world of lions, we do not differentiate in any manner. We come together in the spirit of Lionism, summed up in two words: we serve. These two words are simply such beautiful words, very simple, but very deep, extremely deep concept and extremely deep thought. So many philosophies of the world can get immersed in the concept of these words alone. We serve. When we serve others, please remember, we don't help them. Helping is something else. Help is provided by somebody who is in a stronger position or in a superior position to somebody who's inferior or somebody who's weaker. When somebody provides help to the other, the person who receives the help owes to the other helping that person, if nothing more, at least a thank you. That is the concept of help. But serving is something else. We serve from the hearts. When we serve, we become richer by serving others. We do not have to be concerned about what the other person needs to tell us. Rather, we don't even need a thank you. We should be expressing a gratitude to the other person for that other person has given us the opportunity to serve him or to serve her. Service is something much higher. It's much, much deeper and much higher than pure, simple helping. And you and me as lions, as all of us, and all the members in all our clubs are actually serving their communities. PID Sangeeta mentioned about the projects that we have seen today, truly touching the heart and truly going deep inside. And each of your projects, when we visited them, we met the lions also there. Thank you, so many of our lion friends who may be even here, for coming to those projects, for coming, we've been meeting you at different spots ever since we landed at the airport yesterday. But the point is, when we met the lions, when we saw the lions, and the Leos, we could see in their eyes that sparkle, that feeling, that passion of a lion, that brightness that comes only through the pleasure of having served others and feeling happy about it. Happiness is not something which comes so easily. In today's world, depression is so common. We find so many people who are suffering, even people that we may be knowing close to ourselves. But when we serve others, there is a kind of happiness that is generated within ourselves. And that happiness multiplies as we continue to work. We may not be able to move mountains, because you and me, we are all common people, we are all common mortals. But whatever little we can do, in whatever little manner we can do, that is very important. And much has been said about coming to Uganda. Believe me, trust me, we have enjoyed it every bit. We have relished it every bit. And that's because the warmth of your culture, that's because of the warmth of your friendship. When I landed here, say within the next hour or so, Vice President Manoj called up and called up on one of the phones of one of the leaders and here, and who handed the cell phone to me, and he said, "How are you feeling?" I said, it's not the warmth in the temperature, it's the warmth that is so very evident on the faces and in the body language of the friends that we are with. We believe that we are at home. We are so comfortable and we are so happy to be here in this great country. And to those of you who may be wondering that this trip has been short, I can tell you there will always be a desire to come back here again, to come back with the Lions of Uganda, because there is more to be done here. We haven't had time to go and see the mouth or the origin of the Nile. We haven't had time to go and look at Lake Victoria. We haven't gone to the mountainous parts to look at your mountain gorillas, to look at your landscape, to look at your wildlife, to witness sometimes your best safaris that you have in Uganda. There's much more to be done, and maybe we will come back in future also. And the very fact that this magnetic pull of the love, the affection, the friendship of the Lions of Uganda will pull us even more. My friends, you're doing a great job. You're wonderful Lions. You make us proud. You make the Lions of the world proud by what you are doing in your country. Keep doing. Keep inspiring others. I met one young friend, young in the sense he had joined Lions maybe just a few months ago at the Bless a Child program. Is Brian here? No, he's not here. And I told him, Brian, you must go out and tell your story. It's not about bragging your story. It's important about inspiring others. You may not realize that you may light a lamp in someone else in some other country who may take up a program like yours. It is much needed around the world. You and the Lions of Uganda are working towards it, and you are doing excellent, wonderful work. You need to tell your story so others can learn from it. I can say this for PID Sangeeta and myself. We have learned a lot from you. We will go back from here tomorrow enriched with the thoughts that you have shared with us, with the ideas of service that you have brought before us, and having physically personally experienced those service programs to which you could take us during this limited time period. Once again, wish you all the best. But please remember, if we love this organization and if we love it from the core of the heart, we owe a responsibility to grow this organization, because this torch of service must continue. And it must continue with more vigor. It must continue in a more robust manner. Invite others, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, your business associates, anybody who has a heart to serve. Invite them to be a part of your Lions Club or any Lions Club. Let's grow in numbers, because our greatest resource is our human resource. In this organization, you're today talking of millions. We can find billions. We need to have the right kind of members like you. Grow the membership base. Grow that human resource base. The millions will multiply into billions that we would be able to invest in our service programs. I wish you all the best once again. And thank you, District Governor Tush, and thanks to every other member of the team and to all Lions of Uganda for coming here today, for your warmth, for your friendship, and for this wonderful, relationship that we are beginning to build with the Lions of your great country. Thank you. Thank you very much.